Hello everyone, my name is Mehru Nisha. I am from 324 and today's my topic is molecular biology and physics. So, molecular biology is concerned with the study of molecular nature of basic life phenomena, primarily heredity and variability. These phenomena are determined by the structure and properties of nucleic acids, informational macromolecules. The origin and development of molecular biology is linked with the discovery of genetic role of nucleic acid and with its deciphering the genes, that is fragments of DNA and RNA. Molecules control the synthesis of protein synthesis. These molecules perform legislative functions while proteins are executive compounds. Molecular biology was originated with the discovery of the transformation of bacteria by means of DNA. So, by means of DNA, molecular biology seeks an explanation for the biological phenomena in chemistry and molecular physics. It deals with a wide range of life processes including enzyme catalysis, membrane transport, mechanochemical phenomena, that is in the description of classical biochemistry. Molecular biology combines distinction to the classical biochemistry. Molecular biology combines with physics and its specificity consists exactly in the physics aspects of investigation problems. In the preceding chapter, we examined the problems of molecular biophysics connected with the structure and functionality of proteins. We now turn to physical problems pertaining to the structure and properties of nucleic acid to protein biosynthesis. These problems are as follows. First, the secondary and tertiary structure of all kinds of nucleic acids, the relation between structure and biological properties, the genetic code with which determines the relationship between the nucleotide sequence in the genetic DNA and RNA and in messenger RNA, and the amino acid sequence in the protein chain. The problem of genetic code which arises in the atomic molecular treatment of the process of protein biosynthesis is physical in nature. This problem has been solved. The third is the physical meaning and origin of genetic code. The code is not accidental. Presumably, it originated in the course of pre-biological evolution. Physics is called upon to disclose the internal relations of the code and to build a theoretical mode of its evolution. And the fourth one is the conformational properties of nucleic acid and the behavior of nucleic acids like that of protein is monitored by electroconformational interactions. Theoretical and experimental investigations of the conformation of the nucleic acid and their changes unravel the mechanism of molecular biophysics. And the next is the physical mechanism of point mutation, that is alteration in the primary structure of informational macromolecules of DNA and RNA. And this list does not claim to be complete. Some of the problems mentioned above have already solved. Others are still in the initial stage of evolution. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Mehru Nisha and I am from 324 and today's my topic is protein biosynthesis. So, the very existing of a fixed primary structure in the protein chain is evidence that program building up such a structure must have been encoded in the cell. The text cannot be arised from the accidental encounters of the amino acids like typographical text. It must be printed on some matrix. This was clear to Kolstov long before the discovery of the role of nucleic acid. He maintained that the role of the matrix or template responsible for protein synthesis is played by the protein itself. Today we know that the synthesis is played by bone itself. Today we know that DNA and RNA molecules serve as template. DNA and RNA serve as template. In order to print a text, a genetic code is required. The template principle of protein biosynthesis is fundamental to molecular biology and molecular biophysics. The information contained in genes, that is in DNA, is transferred to mRNA during transcription. Protein biosynthesis takes place exactly on mRNA. The so-called central dogma of molecular biology states that the genetic information follows from DNA to RNA to protein. From DNA to RNA to protein. A relationship symbolized as this. The genetic information can be transmitted from the protein to nucleic acid. In 1970, Tamin and Baltimore discovered reverse transcription, which is the transmission of genetic information from RNA to DNA, that is from RNA to DNA, then again RNA, then protein. The existence of reverse transcription is no way contradicts the central dogma. As a matter of fact, that this is a law of nature rather than a dogma. The template or a messenger RNA transmits the genetic information from the chromosome, where it is stored, to the ribosome, on which the biosynthesis is accomplished. For protein biosynthesis to be accomplished, the starting material, that is the amino acid, is required, and it is necessary that the appropriate thermodynamic and kinetic conditions are fulfilled. The amino acids are present in the cell in a free state. The direct polycondensation of the amino acid is an enderogenic process, that is, it is accompanied by increase in the free energy by about 20 kilojoule per mole in the course of formation of a peptide bond. In the cell, the polycondensation of amino acid is coupled with the exergenic reactions of dephosphorylation of ATP. An amino acid enters into the biosynthesis reaction in an inactivated form, and the reaction is amino acid plus ATP, including enzyme, amino acyl, adenine cyclase plus plasma protein. Thank you.